everybody into another backtesting session now during the week, and we're going to continue from where we left. And I was starting to try to have an answer to my questions. As you can see, there were reasons why I was doing this backtesting, to have a better understanding of my setup, how it works, how many days, how many times I will have a winning day, yada yada yada. And as you can see, so far I took under 17 trades for a total of 33 days, and we can see that the best result is still happening with TTP 45 pips, and for now without the break even at 30, even though it's very close. The main important thing is that a TP of 3 to 1 is still way better as per my setup compared to a TP 20 or TP 30. So 35 pips is still the way to go. And we can see that so far with the TP 20, I would have a win rate of 73%, which is very good. With the TP 30, I would have a 64 TP win rate. 45 pips, I will still have a 53% win rate, which is very good. Of course, here the win rate is higher, and but of course it's not counting that we have like 18 missing trades because of break even. So it's not just it's not higher by itself, it's higher because there are many trades. As you can see, the average pip on a win trade, it's 90. That's the average distance that it will go a winning trade, and the average pips of a loss will be 16. That might say that I mean, doesn't really make sense, because of course actually it doesn't really make sense, I would say, because most of my trades would go minus 15. I mean, there's not like, I'm not putting stop loss at minus 20, so I don't even know why it isn't what's the word, a 15 flat. Let's see. Okay, if I go on losses, how can you say that the average is minus 15? Okay, what are you taking? B. Okay. Okay. Okay, now this is how far it will go on the losing losses. Okay, so this is still on my side, so it's still, it will go 5 pips, it will go 20 pips, it will go 15. Yeah, so on average it goes to 15. So probably if I was to put like a TP 10, then I will have like a very high win rate. And of course, yeah, let me try just for sake of trying. So there you go, with a brief calculation, just seeing here TP10 will matter, and depending on how it will go, we can see that the TP10 will be actually to a 87% win rate, and with like more than 100 wins and only 15 losses. But as you can see, the win rate, final win rate, will be the actual pips will be less than the others. And that's because, I mean, if I was to take TP10 for each session, for example, this is the last one, I would probably have to trade way differently, not just taking this entry and leave it run. I would probably take an entry, TP it, then take an entry, wait for TP to hit, maybe TP gets it over there, then another entry. So I will have many more trades, and yeah, maybe in that case it could be profitable, but I mean, so far that's not the style that I'm really looking for. So far let's delete this one, I don't really need it. And yeah, I could just hide it. Yeah, probably makes sense to hide it instead of delete it, just for the sake of it, just to hide it. Okay, so what I was saying is that of course the most important thing is that the TP45 is the most profitable. it is guaranteeing me a positive win rate and a positive, of course, profitability overall. The average range on a day, it's 154 pips, so it's a good range. The market moves, and we can see that most of the time the market is actually trending, or trending a little bit messy, trending later during the session, which this is something that I recently started doing. So even like trading up until the end of the session, the London session. And yeah, of course, a few days out of 33, only like 5 were not trading. More than half were really trending. Average daily trades, average daily opportunities, it's more than 3. So it's also making sense that on a daily basis I take more than two trades. So if I want to risk maximum 2% of a day, yeah, then I will lower the risk. Otherwise, I might think that I can risk 3% a day, because of course, if then next day I win a trade, since it's a 3-to-1, 1% risk will reward me of a 3% gain. So this is good data, and we can see that 20 days started with a loss. So the first trade was a loss. So, but it didn't really matter overall if I was able to trade without the emotions of the loss, that loss affected me. I will still end up with winning trades, so winning days. So that's very good to think. And yeah, 60, it's a 50% win rate. So that's doable, and let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. So now let's move to the real stuff. So this was the last day that we saw together. So this is now the blackboard. As always, I'm going to not look at this. Okay, so now is the 22nd. So what are we looking at? It's of course coming into New York. This is New York open. Okay, New York open. We see that there's already a little bit of volume. We see that the price is making new lower lows. As you can see over here, price is breaking below. Let me make it a little bit larger. Is making new lows, so we might expect a possible continuation, even a retest of this previous area for continuation sells. Let's wait for the 8:20 a.m. Eastern. Okay, as you can see, a little bit before that, because this is, yeah, probably not yet, but we are seeing the retest of these lows with the possible entry. There you go. This will be 15, 12, 25, 37. Let's see if it continues down. We can see that the volume is not really much, I would say. We see a little pullback. Let's see if it breaks above this previous area. That's what I would love to see to understand it better. So far, no. Yes, now it is breaking above. Let's see now this area if it's being respected. So let's say, for example, if we took a trade over here, for now, that would be like a 30 pips, I would say, because let's see, over here. So the entry would be 1839.5. Yeah, it would be 35 pips. So not a win rate, but not a winning trade, but with the break even at 30 pips, that will activate the break even. So let's see if then we break above our PSA. So far it looks like we got another rejection. Let's see if we have enough volume with the new 4-hour candle to close below. So far we are bouncing from the key level, and we are now breaking below. So we might think, yeah, that even here I could say this one. So this one was 1939.5, and we went to 1935 flat. So it was actually, yeah, 40 pips. Flat is 45. Yeah, this was 45 pips already. Let's see. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that's if the TP gets it over here, then I will not be looking for entry straight away, but yeah, this could be your possible entry area for possible continuation bearish. So let's see if you have another entry over there after New York Stock Exchange opening, closing below the order block lows. So it's could still be a possibility to enter, and we see that that will be a loss. Okay, let me just delete this one. Okay, this one would be a minus 15 pips. 15. And let's see how it continues. So far we might be rejecting. I would love to see breaking above this area, or then the continuation bearish below these lows. Okay, yeah, with the possibility over here of another trade. These will go, I think, around 30 pips. We will look at it later, and then break above. So that will be probably a break even, or I don't think it's a winning trade. We see a pushback. Price is with a very strong volume and momentum. We might expect the price to break up, retest these areas or these areas for a continuation bullish. Okay, so far, yeah, showed further rejection, but ended up ranging towards the end of the day. So let's see this. Okay, this trade idea. So this one was at 1839.5, minus will be 1935. Okay, this one will not be triggered by a single pip, I would say, or even less, but yeah, it will not go into a loss. So that will be plus 45 or break even, because that will be a break even trade. If I had the stop loss at break even activated, I will have this loss, and then I will probably have another loss over here. So the entry will be around 1834.7, let's say. 1834.7 will mean that it will go to 1830.2. Yeah, it doesn't get to it, but it goes to 30 pips, I would say. Yeah, 31. So this one in this case would be a minus. Okay. Minus 15. Of actual break even. Okay. Perfect. So this one was the first day, the 22nd. And yeah, I think we can also cancel this one. Okay. So yes, that was the first one. And let's move on. So Blackboard over here. Very good. So I'm not watching. Okay, let's get back. Let's get into the 23rd of February. So we are seeing coming into New York, so New York open. We are seeing the price possibly closing below this area over here. We have this strong PSA, key level of 4-hour PSA that we want to see broken on the upside, or this one on the downside. So let's see what it does. So far we're back into the range. We could wait for the 8:20 a.m. Eastern. We could want to see a clean break below this area. Okay, so that was it. So we add the clean break. Okay, because the 8:20 a.m. Eastern closed above there, open above there, we retested this level. So I don't know if we will have an actual entry already because there's no real setup, that will be a very fast price action. Let's see if it gives us a cleaner retest of this same area. Oh yeah, it's just continuing bearish. No retest of this area. We saw a very strong bounce from these lows, which is of course a key level or strong PSA. Yeah, this would have been a win, but there's no real entry setup, I would say. And yeah, even after this bounce, would I take a sell? Yeah, might be. Let's say that we take a sell over there. That would be of course a loss. Minus 15. And let's see how it continues. So it continues with the breaking above, very strong bullish momentum. I will not take a buy immediately over there, I will say, because there's a still strong bearish pressure, as you can see. But I would love to see what is the reaction over here. Yeah, price staying above, retesting it. It's very tempting to take a buy. Yeah, luckily we did not. We could have this area of a retest. If now we retest this area, then we see this one, then I could possibly take a buy. So let's see. Yeah, this arrow is quite sketchy. Okay. I will take the continuation sells only below that level. Let's see if there was any way that we could have catch this sell. I would not like to sell over here, I would say. Unless there was some news. I don't know if there was any news on the 23rd of February. Okay. So was the GDP at the jobless claims, PCE was coming in increase, so was coming better, and jobless claims was coming better. So strength for the dollar, yeah. So this was strength for the dollar. An increase in CPI would mean that the Fed would have to increase rates. So yeah, if I was on a bullish bias still for the dollar, so on the bearish side for gold, I could have probably taken this sell, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, I don't want to have a winning trade just by itself. And of course, I would love to see a clean break and retest below this level in order for the continuation sells. We have a break. I don't know if I will enter immediately over there. Let's see if we get further reaction. No clear closure. Probably I would take a possible entry. It's over there. It will go like 10 pips and then push back up. Okay. Minus 15. Okay. So we actually missed this move. I'm not really sure. Can't really be sure about this trade. Yeah, this was my PSA. The trend line was already there. But yeah, let's see. And then we are seeing bullish price action. Let's see. We have, of course, these main reactions areas that we want to monitor. So have a look at them. Strong bullish momentum, and yeah, we are now breaking above. Okay, let me delete these three. Just make it like this. So we have a lot of momentum where we could actually take a buy with this strong momentum or the break and retest, but still we are failing to break above these highs. So yeah, further continuation sell, further sells, bearish price action reacting at this previous PSA is quite interesting, might give us an opportunity for buys. Yes, that will give the opportunity for buys. Very high risk, high reward, I would say. And not really this retest, but after seeing the bullish retest of this level, yes, that will be a win. Okay, and I told you the different reasons why. So this strong bullish momentum, the breaking of this trend line, and retesting exactly this previous PSA. That will go for a win. What I would be looking for then would be, so the TDP will be over there. Would I be looking for a continuation buy? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, might also be. Yeah, we could also try and see a buy over there. Even though, yeah, it's just, I just got the TP. So the TP just got it over there, so not really worth it. Let's see. Now we see a push. Pullback over there. If now we see a break and retest of this area, we might expect the price to continue bullish. Okay, we failed to break above. So we want to be careful and mindful about the bearish price actions, bearish areas, this area, this key level, this PPL, and see what it does. Yeah, there are, this one is getting rejected multiple times. I will not enter over there, especially after this bounce from this same PSA. Yes, so now we are breaking above. Okay, volume is slowing down. Yeah, a little bit messy because of course we're not breaking above now the other highs. We're not breaking below the previous lows. So since I'm not trading the range, I'm not trading buy at support or sell at resistance, I'm only trading the continuation. There's no real trade over here. So let's see what happens next. We're coming into the last hour of the session. Let's see if we manage to have a clean price action. We're staying below. Can still be possible because it's we might see a correction, so we might take an entry over there, sort of hoping but expecting that the price will correct until down to these previous lows. Yeah, that exactly how it will do. An entry over there will be probably with a 15 pips stop loss, will still be safe, I would say. An entry at this 1825, the stop loss will be 26.5, which will be above this area, so it could be still safe. 25 will be 20.5, which gets it over there. So yeah, this entry in anticipation of the correction is might still be good and still be a winning trade. Yeah, so I would say this multiple correction plus 45. Okay, and that's the next one. Let's go back to the blackboard. Okay, so let's move on. I'm not watching. Okay, 24th of February. So let's see, what was the 23rd? Was a Thursday. Okay, so we're coming into a Friday, end of the week, and let's see what is going to happen. New York open already. So what we are looking at is, okay, price is possible staying below this level. I would love to see momentum to keep going bearish. Let's see. Bouncing back. Okay, now this is 820. This is the open. So we have now these previous PSAs of interest, these highs. So for buys, I will only want to see clear price action, mainly above these previous highs. And of course, not the first spike up. And of course, sells, I would love to see below this level over here. So yeah, first spike up, let it do what it wants, and then you can see. So we had some news clearly. So let's see what was the news at this day. Okay, we have the CPE. So we had an increased PCE, sorry, and that will bring strong strength to the dollar, I would say. So I would be bearish on gold and possibly taking sells at any retest of this area. Because now during high volatility time, you need to act fast, I would say. But let's see if price gives us this confirmation. Yeah, no, really, boom, just boom, pushing up. Let's see if it reacts over there aggressively. Yeah, not even. I want to see price breaking below or having safer sells below the key level. Yeah, so far it's still pushing up in our range. Now this candle is very nice. I wanted to stop it over here because we're now breaking below. We see that the price could have grabbed some liquidity, and that's where we could have our entry at after this momentum on the bearish side. These candles. Let's see if that will be an actual win. Will be at this TP at this level 25. Yeah, the TP would be around or there. So let's see where it goes. It breaks below. I don't like that it's pushing back, and I don't like that it's actually reacting exactly at these previous lows. There's a very high risk that the price will continue bullish, or at least, I mean, not that my stop loss is big, might take me out. Still not out. Yes, now that will be a loss. That will be a loss or a break even if I had the stop loss and break even after 30 pips. Okay. Okay. So as I was saying, this will be minus 15 or break even. Okay. Yes, yeah, that will be out. Let's see now the price action. So it's reacting again at these previous highs. I would love to enter these highs because it's such a strong rejection point, and I'm so strongly bearish that I would actually love to enter now, expecting the price to not to continue bullish. Yeah, that's actually it's a the strong momentum, the strong failed to break above, and look at this, how it is this pullback. It's so weak, it's not very strong. It might also be an interesting entry, which would be a win. Let's see if now price breaks below these areas and gives us some further continuation sells. Still, I would love to see the key level, this key level as an entry point, but also this previous PSA and these previous lows. Okay, the key level is acting. You can see that there's a lot of reactions over here. Yeah, there's not a clean price action. But let's say that when do we enter? It's very messy. Now we have this PSA. Was there an entry? So if this one was a win, no, doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's just it's on the part of the setup. I could say that this one would have been 20, 30, yeah, that one, this one would have been a nice entry, but yeah, I didn't see it and I didn't call it. We have the break below these lows. I was waiting for the break of these highs, these previous PSAs, and that's also when it's most likely to have fake outs. But yeah, let's say that we took an entry. When was the most likely to be? That we are sure and we are happy about the price action. Okay, price breaks below but rejects, then closes below, then retests it. Yeah, that would be the only possible. I mean, this is not the price action that I want to trade. But yeah, let's say -50. That's it. Okay, so let's see what happens next. We created this strong support. So far, there's not a clean breakout because also we have these previous lows. Now it's way better for an entry. Are we retesting this previous week? Yeah. But still, the price action is so garbage. This is just garbage. No real direction. Yeah, just a garbage price action, I would say. So yeah, that would be 2 losses, and yeah, that's it. Maybe even 3. Let's put it like 3 losses. Yeah. That was the day that it was not trending. So taking this pullback or the intra, this is the more likely to have a success, I would say, because this one most susceptible to fake out or taking buy over there. This one is when the momentum is strong, expecting the continuation to the lows. Yeah, that would be sketchy, I would say. That would take like 30 minutes, 40 minutes to go below there. So I already took the screenshot, right? Yes. Okay. So let's close this. Let's put back the blackboard on and let's move on. Not seeing. Okay, now we are into Monday. And yes, let's see. Oh, wait. We also add some news over here at 5. See. We had the Michigan consumer sentiment, which came out better. Pullback. Yeah, still, unless I really entered over there, there was no real reason. Anyway, so this is it. Blackboard. Not watching. Okay, this is on Monday. On Monday, what we are looking at is, let's see, so far it's price making higher highs and higher lows. Strong rejection. We have pre-New York. New York is opening. Slow volume. We have these PSAs that we want to monitor. Let's see. Okay, bounce from these lows. Let's see if we have a clean breakout of this area with a possible entry over there. Let's see if that would be a possible win or another fake out, because maybe I'm just simply my setup is very susceptible to fake outs. So let's see. So far it's up 20 pips, 30 pips, pushing back. Let's see. Now we are up 25.37. I'm not sure if this one would be a win. Let's see. We're going to see it later. Okay. Now we have this price action over here. We have this area of interest for the continuation bullish. Only below there for some sells. Pushing back up, breaking, retesting. So this one will be absolutely a win anyway. And we have also this break and retest, 20 pips. And then a failure to close. So then what we see is this one. Okay, so we have this one, which is a loss. Minus 15. This one was a win. Plus 45. And I was watching these areas. I mean, there will be a very high risk, high reward sell here because we are breaking this previous higher low. I mean, if you watch the price action, we are breaking below this previous higher low, but we have the next one very close, very nearby, with a lot of price action. So I'm not really 100% sure that I want to take a sell over there, because to have a TP, I will need to break below the so breaking below the first one, breaking below the second one, and almost breaking below the third one as well. I'm not really sure if I want to take this sell. Yeah, volume is slowing down. Yeah, so this sell will go from 1817.5. That would be 37 pips, 35 pips. Yeah, and 40 pips only there. Maybe we'll go later on into TP, but yeah, that's not the trade idea. So that will be only a 2 trades day, due to the fact that it was very slow this first part of the day. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one, Blackboard. Okay, not watching. Okay, it's a Tuesday, the 28th of February, end of the month. So we have to be careful about it, about the order flow, about any possible weird thing that might happen based on the flow. Okay, New York open. We can see that the price is in a range. There's not a lot of volume. We can see that the price action is quite small, quite slow. So of course we would love to see a clean breakout or clean breakout. Okay, as I always tell you, it's not the first breakout that I will take an entry, even though sometimes in live I do. But yeah, that's what I'm studying for. And yes, that's I will look for buys, especially with this strength now. Tuck, tuck. Let's see if we have a clean retest of this area or on the key level. Yeah, looks like we got the retest of the key level. Let's see if it moves bullish as we want. We have coming back into it. We like that it's breaking above this previous high after rejecting these previous lows. So that's a good sign. So we are 15.25, 37. We will want price to reach above there for our TP. And looks like it doesn't want yet. Yeah, so far, yeah. So it takes its time. As you can see, retesting again multiple times this area. So we entered before the new 4 hour and we got the TP hit with New York Stock Exchange opening. But still, anyway, it's a win nonetheless. plus 45 above the key level. You could also have these areas of interest, this pushback over here after price making a new higher high. You could have either this entry, and that would be a loss because price will bounce over there. So if you enter over there, yeah, that would be a loss. I mean, I would not have entered because I was still in this trade. So I would wait for the TP to be hit before that. So this will not be an entry. But afterwards, when you see the pullback and possible continuation with New York Stock Exchange, that's where you could also have your further re-enter over there. I don't know if this will be a winner, but anyway, oh, very nice, this one. Fake out, 20 pips, yes. This one also would be an entry, absolutely on the dot, on this one. So not about this one would be a nice entry, but more advanced, I would say. Because price could continue bearish. We are not trending, we are not making a new higher high, we are expecting it to do it. So this one would be a win because that's what we were looking. Retest of these previous highs. And yeah, let's see if now price comes back down. Oh no, yeah. So that was it for this day. And let's see. Probably will be a part B. So this one will be 12.5, which would be 17. At 7, yeah, TP only hit over there. So we get the TP, and then we take another one for the possible continuation bullish. So now we want to see. Okay. So this was our PSA of interest, as I told you. These previous highs. That's why the second entry. And let's move on to part B with the blackboard. So we're in a very strong bullish momentum. Let's see. Okay, part B, we're coming from these lows. This was our last trade that we took. It's coming into, okay, so now we have this PSA. We're making some rejections. Will be very, I don't know if there was a news at 5. So it was the 28th. Let's see if there was a news at 5 because it looks like it. It is very important to understand if that will be a continuation in the momentum. Consumer confidence. So let's have a look at it. Okay. Was strongly decreasing, so that could give us strong momentum on the bearish side. So might also the possibility of entering after this double retest of this PSA, expecting a strong momentum to continue pushing, or otherwise we have this PSA for the retest. Okay, yeah, this one is more confirmed. This further retest is more confirmed. Now we are retesting these previous highs, and then we have a confirmation bullish. So now let's say that we entered this one. Sorry, this one would be a loss, most likely. This entry would be to, I think, I'm not really sure if that would be a win. Let's see. We're going to see it later. Let's see now the price action. Yeah, this one will be a loss. Now we're coming back into these previous lows, bouncing back. Yeah, I'm not sure if now we're going to TP or what. That's what we're going to see. Yeah, most likely we're going to when the TP does it. And of course, we would love to see a clean break above this area for possible continuation buys. This will be a nice end of the pullback scalp. Price is staying below. we could also take some very aggressive sell, I would say, over there, especially over here. And that would be a loss. Yeah, now we are in a slow volume, but as you can see, breaker retest of these highs would still give us a winning trade at the retest over there. A little bit of drawdown, but still going into profits. Yes, so that would be plus 45. That would be a little bit bigger. Minus 15. Minus 15. And let's see, this one, yeah, this one will be a win for sure. That would be a plus 45 anyway. I don't know if that will be already a TP over there. Let's see. So the entry will be at 1821.7, which 21.7 plus 4.5 is at 26.2. Yeah, it will have been missed by a little bit and then come back down to the entry, but then afterwards getting TP. So yes, we can do this one. Okay, and yeah, that was the end of the month with some big good news. And we could also see, of course, now it's later, too late, but you can see how the retest of these lows, this area already gave us further continuation bullish. So yeah, I'm not going to do further. We did have around a week, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you next time.